So we're going to get a look in a minute at the 96-pound class. One of the new weight classes, and they are getting set to go. One thing I'll tell you in this, they don't fool around. Hodzinski from Section 3, Mansudo from Middletown High School in Section 9. We mentioned Section 3 with 8 finalists really have the team trophy wrapped up. But obviously there's a lot of wrestling to go on, and these guys are going for individual titles. Let's face facts. That's their first responsibility.
Absolutely, winning the state championship as a team is great, but if you're number one by yourself, that makes it even better.
You look at these guys; they weigh 96 pounds. That astonishes me because they always look so tall to pack 96 pounds in it. Hodzinski out of Watertown High School from Section 3 has not had a point scored on him. He's on the right, has not had a point scored on him in this tournament. He had 2 decisions and a pin in the semis to get here. And Mansudo, who's got a twin brother, by the way, is undefeated. His dual meet record 35-0. Should be a good match. Usually a lot of action early, but as we move on, you'll see sometimes a little bit of caution. But the 96-pounders, the lighter guys, John, usually go all out early.
That's right, Dale. They're usually like little buzzsaws, but you know, every once in a while you're checking each other out. It might take a second or two to go, and they'll pick up the pace. Our
official, Dave Warren, along with John Trusillo, who is the assistant. They use 2 officials in the finals just to make sure that every angle is covered. And it's a great to watch these officials. They come from all over the state. Right now you're looking at Mansudo as he gets his headgear fixed. You can see the little line. That's not a tattoo. That's the weight on his arm. So when they weigh in, they know and can see who's in what weight class.
Especially with the Mansudo brothers, because
they're twins.
That's right. You don't want to be wrestling a heavier one.
Right. So they marked him up. And Mansudo is out of Middletown High School. He's only a junior. And Hodzinski is a freshman. So the Section 3 member, only a freshman on the right-hand side. No points yet. First period. Both men on their feet.
Hodzinski being a freshman, that just shows next year is going to be another solid year for Section 3. We noted earlier they have 8 in the finals out of 15 weight classes, which is super. 4 in the first 4 weight classes. And only 3 have been to the state tournament last year. So that's just a great nucleus of kids coming back.
We talked about how early success, if you have early success in the states, it oftentimes bodes well. But we have had state champions defeated, and we have had one already this year. We'll talk about that later. Right now, there is no score. First period, state championships. Aaron Hodzinski from Watertown High School in Section 3 against Rocco Mansudo out of Middletown High School in Section 9.
Yeah, these kids both have the same style. You mentioned earlier, they're tall, they're lanky. There's a nice step through, but he doesn't get it, and there's a whizzer. Mansudo has in control. He's
nice
in
control, out of bounds.
Step right on the green. As you can see, that is out of bounds.
Nice job there as when Mansudo shot, and Hodzinski countered with a whizzer and was able to get out of bounds. Looked like he might be in a little bit of trouble, but no points scored yet.
These guys very similar in style, and nobody has the advantage. They both kind of know what they're going to do. You know, just tall, lanky kids.
10 seconds left. We talked about, if you watch the states, we'll wait 1 second. We'll see what happens here. They're going to go out of bounds, but you don't want to make the big mistake, the trip, the fall, and somebody gets a 5-point move that you can't come back from. So usually caution is the byword. There's only 3 seconds left. I don't think anybody's going to shoot here. And I'm right. They will go into the second period. Well, kind of a shot just to make sure they know you're moving.
Yeah, no one was going to get hurt with that one.
No. So choice deferred. So Section 3's Hodzinski takes down. Almost unbelievable. He did not get a point scored on him.
That might be a record.
Yeah.
I have to check back through the tapes.
But Mansudo lets him up. They go back to their feet. 1 point now for Hodzinski on the escape. They let him up. Crowd here at the War Memorial filled as usual.
It's always packed there.
Yep.
It's always great to see.
And you'll hear them when they get into a match. When they have something to yell about, they will. Right now, pace a little slow. Hodzinski up by 1, as you can see.
Yeah, that point was given away, as we saw earlier. Just let him up. He's in deep. Mansudo is. He's got to bring him to the mat. He just can't seem to do it. I think there's 2 points there. No confirmation from the.
He still had his hand inside the leg. Now he gets it.
There's 2 points, but I don't. There we go. Yeah, there's definite control.
Definite control on Mansudo's part, so he now takes a 2-1 lead. as the second period, 1:10 left, as Hudzinski gets his first point scored on him, and does the takedown. And perhaps you can see that Mansuto's strategy to let him up. He feels he's better on his feet. Didn't get one in the first period, but got one rather quickly in the second period after letting him up.
He may let him up again, Dale. That he does.
2-2. Oh, he got in down by the ankle.
Deep on a single leg. He's going to have to change up to a double as he does. Looks good. Just great balance.
Yes.
Hudzinski trying.
You better watch his back.
Yep.
He got the two. He's giving him up. He's going to have to get his back out of trouble.
He's in trouble right now. He's going to be giving up back points, Dale.
You can hear the crowd. I talked about a lot of time left in the second period. Hudzinski finds himself in a position he's perhaps not used to. Only 2 on the back point department, so it's going to be 6-2. Hudzinski down by 4 as Mansuto, a nice takedown after he let him up and then put him in trouble. Got the 2 points on the back points. So Hudzinski on the bottom, tries a roll, step over.
Yeah, but his hands are tied up.
Yeah.
Just in a bad position. He's got to get to his base and start over. He just can't get. Look at that. I mean, you talk about a pretzel hold. It's just all locked up. 2-on-1, and we're out of time.
Second period over. 6-2 lead for Rocco Mansuto out of Section 9, the junior from Middletown High School. And he had deferred. Let's see what he does. He's going to take down, I assume. So now Hudzinski going to ride him from the left side. Let's see what he does. Nope. Yes. Gets up, rides him from the left side. The problem for Hudzinski is he's got to score 4 points to tie it up. Throws a leg. He's got to get some back points. The advantage oftentimes goes to the man on the bottom because he can garner the most points the easiest way. It's usually easier to escape or reverse than it is to try to get back points. And Mansuto knows that, and Hudzinski threw a leg, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get a back point easily.
Not unless he breaks him down, but you're going to get a caution here, stalling, which will help.
So he warned the red wrestler?
Yes, he did.
Mansuto was warned for stalling. Now Mansuto sits out, turns in, tries to switch, leg back in by Hudzinski.
Now he's working on the head, Dale. He's got trying to throw a power half from the far side. Got him stretched out very nicely, but he's going to have to get out to the side now and work that.
You can see both legs in, and he's got him spread out, but once again, he's got to get that back tilted, and he's working a half, but the clock's going, running away with him.
Almost down to a minute now. You're going to get a stalemate. Going to get a point. Nope, just
indicating,
control.
It's funny, sometimes you see some of the officials you're not used from different parts of the state, a little bit different hand signals. Certainly very accurate. We just weren't sure, but no stalling indications, simply who was on top, who was on bottom. Hudzinski is on top, throws the leg again. As Mansuto, I think he's pretty well saying, you can throw the leg, I'll just kind of...
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a 4-point cushion here. There's a call for stalling. But Hudzinski's got to get out to the side. He's got to get off the legs. This is just not going to get him the points he needs in 43 seconds.
Under a minute, down to 40 seconds, and Hudzinski working on the top. But as you said, John, it's going to be difficult.
I mean, this is perfect.
Yeah,
I mean,
perfect.
All he has to do is just lay down on the bottom.
Mansuto may give up a point for stalling, but by the time he gets to any danger, this match will be over. Stalemate. He's going to let him. He's going to let him up.
Going to let him up. 22 seconds left.
He lets him up because he's got a better position, take down and get a 5-point move. So Hudzinski's got the pressure on him. 15 seconds left. Shot by Mansuto, gets the ankle. Looks like a replay of the takedown from before, John.
He forgot to shoot. That's the only problem with that strategy. Down to 5 seconds. He does get the takedown, or he will, but a little bit too late.
Yeah, he's going to get a takedown, but he's going to lose.
Nothing to be ashamed about. Only a freshman.
Aaron Hudzinski, the freshman, is going to lose for Section 3. Didn't have a point scored on him. He's going to lose 6-3 to Rocco Mansuto from Section 9, Middletown High School, New York State champion, 96 pounds. Nice match. And Mansuto shakes hands with both coaches and then grabs his coach